Good morning! We're here at the Milner Pass inside the Rocky Mountain National Park. And this is also the Continental Divide. And today, we're going to hike up to the Alpine Visitor Center and go over the Forest Canyon Pass on the way. Should be a really pretty hike, looking at about 4 miles out with right around 1,000-foot elevation gain. We're starting here at about 7 a.m. at an elevation of 10,750 feet. And as I pan over here to the left, that's Poudre Lake. Looks like 4 miles up to the Alpine Visitor Center. And this section of the trail is actually the Ute Trail. And that's a beautiful shot of Poudre Lake right there. And this is actually where the Poudre River begins. We're going to be hiking right up to the very beginning. This whole hike only has about 1,000 feet of elevation gain. However, 300 of those feet are right here in this first 0.6 of a mile. Making our way up this trail. Like I said, we're knocking out a good third of the elevation gain here in the first 0.6 of a mile. So that's pretty good. This first part goes straight up. Lots of stairs. And there isn't a really good warm-up period. You just start going up this thing. After coming up a bunch of stairs, it looks like we are arriving at the next trail split. Those were just lots of stairs. We had all kinds of stairs. Stairs made of wood, rocks, roots, you name it. If you like stairs, first part of that hike was made just for you. Okay. It looks like the sign is pointing to the left. Okay. It's a really beautiful day. We got just a few clouds in the sky. However, they look to be clearing. And ever since we split off to the left, this trail has been really nice and flat. I'm loving it. Yeah, it looks like we just hit the snow. Just kidding. As my mom just pointed out, this literally is the very beginning of the Poudre River. And then looking back in the other direction, that's Specimen Mountain. And that mountain is completely off limits. Can't hike it. Wow. And this is really spectacular up here. I just have a feeling not a lot of people see this, but it is awesome. And pretty soon here, we're going to be looking over to the right, down into the Forest Canyon. If you can get down into the Forest Canyon, that's one of the most remote places in the entire park. There's no easy way to get down to that. You basically have to park at like the Forest Canyon Overlook and then hike 2,000 feet straight down. I wasn't sure what to expect with this hike, but it is awesome. It's exceeding my expectations. I just feel like nobody gets up here. Like we've got this all to ourselves. We got a really pretty pond up here. Yeah, this is cool. I mean, it's different. Although it looks like the second half of this hike up to the Alpine Visitor Center is a gradual uphill, so far this isn't bad at all. It's really mild. I am really enjoying this trail today. It's a good one. And right out there is the Gore Range Overlook. It's that final pull-off right before you hit the curve and go down to the Alpine Visitor Center. That's looking down into the Forest Canyon, and that is awesome. That's pretty rare to see that. And then as I zoom out, you have all the giant peaks behind it. That is spectacular. I can see Teratoma, Mount Julian, Jaeger Point, and Mount Ida. Alright guys, we're officially at Forest Canyon Pass. Elevation 11,320. There it is. That's the Alpine Visitor Center. That's about 1.2 miles away. This last, I don't know, 3/4 of a mile or so has been really flat. Just epic views everywhere you look. And then right over here, that's Medicine Bow Curve. Looking at just over a half mile to the Alpine Visitor Center. It's literally right out there in front of us. We do have a little down and up section right here. However, it looks pretty easy. All right, guys, and in 2 hours and 15 minutes, we're up here to the Alpine Visitor Center. Elevation 11,796. It's about 9:15 right now, and it looks like the visitor center opens at 9:30. Looks like the cafe is closed. They don't open until 10 o'clock, which is 30 minutes from now. So to kill some time, we're gonna hike to the top of that. And we got more stairs. We're in here at the Longs Peak Perk, and we're getting some drinks. After much waiting and much patience being exercised, we finally got our drinks. And then we're gonna hike that all the way down and bring it back to my dad. Although it tastes super good, it's actually a weak ass hot cocoa because it only filled it up like 3/4 of the way. Alright guys, it's about 10:30 and we've been up here for a good hour and 15 minutes, but it's time to go. It's time to head on back. Finally out of the wind a little bit, and wow, the views going back in this direction are pretty awesome. I know I've been saying that all day, but they are. We're getting like a full view of the entire Never Summer mountain range. Now this is awesome right here. Then I forgot what I was gonna say. It's awesome. Just know that. And in only 30 minutes, we're back down here to this really pretty unnamed pond. I feel like that should have a name. That's legit. We just took a vote and it's unanimous. That's a PLP. Pretty little pond. And in 35 minutes, we have hiked from the Alpine Visitor Center down here to the Forest Canyon Pass. 35 minutes. Great shot of Specimen Mountain. However, like I said earlier, that's totally off limits because they got specimens up there. And they don't want people bothering them. But what sucks is that that's a trail tag that I'll never be able to get. We're approaching the lowest point, and on the way up I thought that was the pass. But it's not. So we got a little bit of uphill to do right here, but that's the last of it. Once we do that, it is all downhill. And this is literally where the Poudre River begins. That little stream. Almost back down. If I look over to the left, I can see Poudre Lake. And look at this view of Poudre Lake. Wow. Alright guys, and in an hour and a half we've made it back down to the Milner Pass Trailhead. We were moving down that trail, we were not messing around. Hope you enjoyed that hike. Until the next one, y'all, peace.